Hey everyone, welcome back for the deep dive. Today we're tackling something that I think is going to be really interesting and useful too. I'm talking about sauces, people.
Sauces are kind of my thing.
I know, right? Lucky for us, we have some amazing insights from Chef Laura.
Oh yeah, her stuff is incredible. Game changer, for sure.
So she talks about the five mother sauces:
Yeah, the classic five.
bechamel, tomato sauce, velouté, hollandaise, and vinaigrette. I mean, we've all heard of them.
Oh, for sure. At least like most people have heard of them.
But what's really cool is how Laura, breaks it down. It's like these aren't just recipes, they're the basis for everything.
It's about understanding them, not just, following a recipe blindly.
So if I really get these five sauces down, I'm set. Like I've got this culinary superpower.
Pretty much. Once you understand them, you can like adapt and adjust and play with them.
Okay, you've got my attention. So where do we even begin?
Well, Laura, she suggests starting with like bechamel.
Bechamel. Okay.
It's all about the roux.
Oh, the roux. See, now you're talking. I mean, I've heard of a roux, but I'm a little intimidated by it.
No, it's super simple. Butter, flour, cook it up.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that, but why? Like, why not just add the milk straight in?
So the cooking part, that's what, gets rid of the raw flour taste, and it lets that butter, really get in there. It makes it smooth.
Huh. Okay, so it's not just cooking, it's like science-y.
Totally. Little chemical reaction happening in your pan.
Okay, well, I never thought of it that way. All right, so then we slowly whisk in the milk.
Warm milk. Warm milk is key.
Warm milk, okay. And that prevents the lumps.
Exactly. And that gives you that silky, like, smoothness.
Okay, bechamel. Got it. Now, tomato sauce. I have had some disasters with tomato sauce. Too acidic,
Oh, yeah.
watery. Like, what are the secrets? What does Laura say?
Good tomatoes. That's number one.
Yeah, that makes sense. You got to start with good ingredients.
Exactly. And then, honestly, it's patience.
Patience.
Low and slow. Give it time for those flavors to really, like, come together.
Okay, so low and slow cooking. Anything else?
A little sweetness to balance out the acidity.
Oh, like sugar. I was just thinking, like one time I made a sauce. It was all heirloom tomatoes, and it was so tart.
Yeah. So sugar can help. Or even a little pinch of baking soda.
Baking soda, huh?
It does wonders. You can likely use like a little carrot puree.
Interesting. Never heard of that one.
And then fresh basil. Don't forget the fresh basil. Always at the end.
Okay.
Freshens it right up.
All right, so bechamel, tomato sauce. Okay, feeling more confident. But hollandaise? I mean, come on. That's like next level stuff.
It's got a reputation, that's for sure.
Yeah. It seems so, I don't know, delicate, easy to mess up.
I get it, but honestly, Laura's method is pretty foolproof.
Okay, tell me everything.
It's all about temperature. You need a double boiler.
A double boiler. All right. So is that just like two pots? Okay, so a double boiler, is that just a fancy way of saying two pots?
It's kind of like a pot within a pot. You've got a pot of simmering water.
Right.
And a bowl on top, a heat-proof bowl, of course.
Of course. Yeah, so it's not direct heat. Right.
Exactly. Gentle, indirect heat, perfect for, those delicate things, hollandaise.
So that's how you avoid like scorching the egg yolks.
Yeah, exactly. And so in that bowl, you whisk your egg yolks
Okay.
with lemon juice. Whisk, whisk until they're all light and frothy.
Light and frothy. Okay.
And then this is the key. You slowly drizzle in melted butter.
Melted butter.
But like really slowly, and you're whisking constantly. It's an art,
It sounds like it takes some serious arm strength.
A good whisk helps.
So all that whisking, that's what stops it from curdling.
Yep. That's what gives it that like creamy, luxurious texture.
Okay, and what if it does start to curdle?
Don't panic. Laura has a trick.
Okay, I'm listening.
A teaspoon of warm water.
Just water.
Warm water, and whisk it like crazy.
Huh. Okay, good to know. A little culinary safety net. So we've got bechamel, tomato sauce, hollandaise. Before we move on to vinaigrette,
Oh yeah, vinaigrette.
Laura mentioned it like it's super quick sauce for those times when you need something fast.
Oh, you mean with garlic butter sauce?
Is that what it's called? Garlic butter sauce. Okay.
Yeah. Melted butter, minced garlic, cook it for like 30 seconds until it smells amazing.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Then a squeeze of lemon juice, some fresh herbs if you have them.
So simple. And I bet you could put that on like almost anything.
Oh yeah. Fish, veggies, pasta. Even use it as a base for a pan sauce. You could add some chili flakes for spice.
Oh, yeah.
Or a little Dijon mustard to make it creamy. Even a drizzle of honey if you want something a little sweet.
So many possibilities. Okay, so we've done 4 of the 5 mother sauces. Vinaigrette, I feel like people think it's just oil and vinegar, but there's got to be more to it.
Oh, there's definitely more to it than that.
So, like, how do you make a really good vinaigrette?
The classic ratio is 3 parts oil to 1 part vinegar.
Okay, 3 to 1. I can remember that.
But then you can get creative. Different oils, they all have different flavors.
Yeah, like using a really good olive oil makes a big difference.
Huge difference. You can use a strong, peppery olive oil or something more mild and fruity. And the vinegar, balsamic, red wine vinegar, sherry
I
vinegar.
love balsamic.
It's a class for a reason. And then on top of that, you can add like Dijon mustard to make it creamy, honey, or even maple syrup for sweetness.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh herbs, a little garlic, maybe a shallot. You're just layering those flavors.
It's like making it like a symphony of flavors.
Exactly. It's all about balance, just like in music.
So it's not as simple as just shaking it up in a jar.
Shaking works, but whisking is better. You get a much smoother vinaigrette that way. Everything's really combined.
Okay, we've covered the 5 mother sauces: bechamel, tomato sauce, velouté, hollandaise, and vinaigrette. I feel like we've learned a lot.
Oh, we have, but there's always more to learn, right?
Totally. What else did Laura talk about? Any other sauce secrets?
One of the biggest things she emphasized was tasting as you go.
I mean, that makes sense, but I think it's easy to forget.
You get so caught up in the recipe, but really your taste buds are your best tool.
So don't be afraid to adjust things as you go.
Exactly. Add a little more salt, a little more lemon juice, whatever you think it needs. It's your sauce.
So it's not just about following the rules. It's about understanding why the rules are there.
And then having the confidence to break them.
I love that. Okay, so we've done a pretty deep dive into these sauces. It's amazing how much there is to know about something that seems so basic.
I know, right? Sauces are so important. They can really make a dish.
And the best part is we've only scratched the surface.
There's so much more to explore. Like, what kind of unique flavor combinations can you come up with?
Now that you mention it, I'm already thinking about all these ideas. It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? Like, the possibilities are kind of endless.
Totally. It's like she's saying, go ahead, experiment, have fun.
So what kind of flavors are you thinking about? What's inspiring you?
Well, Laura's really big on fresh ingredients. So I'm kind of picturing like a spring vinaigrette,
Oh,
maybe with some like a citrusy olive oil and a splash of blood orange juice.
ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, and then like a touch of honey to sweeten it up and some fresh thyme.
Light and refreshing. Perfect for strong. Okay, what about something, I don't know, a little more adventurous?
Okay, how about a smoky chipotle hollandaise?
Whoa!
Right, I think that would be incredible on some like grilled shrimp or even roasted veggies.
Smoky and creamy, that sounds amazing.
It's amazing how much a sauce can like change a dish, elevate it.
Totally. That's what I love about this whole deep dive, We're learning about sauces, but it's also about, like, the creativity of it all.
It's like a whole art form.
So to everyone listening, go forth and make some amazing sauces. Don't be afraid to try new things.
Have fun. Who knows? You might just create the next big sauce sensation.
And if you do, let us know. We want to hear all about it. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, happy cooking, everyone.